Welcome, eclectic minds of the world, and welcome to continuation, probably finish of surrealism, what it means to me, sort of thing. So in the last couple of days, starting yesterday morning, um, um, accumulated 12 pages, so I still got like well over 600 pages left to fill up of writings, thoughts, mostly writings, but stuff that I will accumulate thoughts from, um, called surrealism. Surrealism, which is, of course, basically the idea that that the subconscious exists and that they coexist together. um, yeah, I'm not good at making surrealist videos. Surrealist videos would be like no, I actually am good at them. I probably made lots, and I got to go back and check them. But like automatic writing is something I want to practice. Might even do it tonight. And where that is that you just try to get yourself in, really comfortable position where you're not going to be distracted, and try to clear your thoughts. And like I said, I'm going to try to do it like maybe tonight before bed, sort of thing, and then just start writing. And the idea is just to have a continuous flow of writing. Just it doesn't matter what you're writing; it's not important. Just write. And it's the idea of what's coming to your thoughts. And interesting technique is that if you lose your train of thought, or that is that you immediately stop writing, pretty much like abort that sentence almost. And then the next word, where you were going to start, always starts with a certain letter. And the example that he uses is L. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that letter. I haven't decided which letter. Maybe I'll use D or something like that, right? But yeah, so it's essentially, and the fascinating, it goes back to Aldous Freud as being almost like a revival of the imagination. So he was like implying that. And then maybe this is the Renaissance, and maybe we're always trying to fight, like not so much the good and evil, but the real and the unreal, the imagination and common sense, right? I have no common sense. Do I have imagination? I would like to think I have imagination. So, but I guess one of the things that it from the recipe, and this is from the manifesto, but this is all like I found an interesting, like I don't know if I mentioned it, but I found an interesting lecture from Andre Breton. Like I said, my cousin's name is Daniel Breton. But essentially, like at the beginning, the saying, like the first thing is to order your writing material. So you're supposed to make somebody go and get your writing material. So I wouldn't suggest that. At least I'm not gonna go and say, yeah. Can you go get me some pens and papers? I'm gonna be busy here for the next I don't know how maybe like 20 minutes or 15 minutes just to see what happens, sort of thing. I'm gonna write, and right, because that's my left hand, right? Like I don't type with my left hand; I type with both hands. So, yeah. So, but yeah. Oh, and also I mentioned that surrealism and surrealism parties. I got to do more research on it, but may have been a factor in the 1968 protests in France, which was the major one that pretty much like shut down the country. The president had to flee the country, but there was protests everywhere, like all around the world, even including Canada, where they're sending brochures about Vietnam or something like that. So there's so much more to surrealism that I just have to stop for today and go on to other things. I got a video on Stargate that I haven't seen before. So, yeah, stay tuned.